What is up, YouTube? It's your boy VWalk71 replace day with a 4, and today I got one of my homies in this video, somebody who was in my earlier videos, as in like my card talks. He was one of the originators in the card talks. He was in my PS4, Xbox One review. He was in a lot of my like earlier videos, but I guess well, we kept talking after that. We just never recorded anything we said, or something went down, something stupid. But it's cool now though. But Ryan, reintroduce yourself to the other people who didn't know you before, but they're gonna know you now.
Well, yeah, to all the people who was here, yeah, I bet you remember me. I was the person that tried to play Rick Ross in that Xbox video, which was hilarious. And to the new people, well, yeah, I'm Ryan. I've been here since basically it began. I helped get it started, so what's up?
Yeah. Also, tell the people what you like plan on doing on YouTube, because I know you said before that you want to upload more on YouTube or something like that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I've been having like a lot of Gmail problems, like people getting into my emails, and I don't know how in the blue blank they did it. But the thing is, I have a new Gmail, which means I'm going to probably be making more like YouTube videos, mainly of Xenoverse, and probably play games from now and then. And if you're lucky, San Andreas. And I'm planning on getting Mortal Kombat X. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go down. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted on my videos and crap. You know how that go.
And I'll also like promote on my channel and say go check out this video or something. But also later on soon, we're gonna plan on doing a podcast soon with a bunch of people, including me and Ryan. We're probably gonna be like the main two people. I could say you could compare it to GMG, the former Gaming Illuminati, before they disbanded, had their issues. You can compare it to that. We're gonna have a podcast soon, but today we're here to talk about a game that has changed us. We might be a little late, but I mean, people are just now getting this game. So think about it. If people are just now getting the game when the game came out a long time ago, I think we can talk about it at any moment when we're talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Wait, actually, that game came out in February.
Yeah, it came out in February, where people are like just now starting to actually get the game that I know.
Yep.
And it's crazy because it's April now, so it's been about 2 months since the game came out, and we're gonna talk about it, give our impressions. And I just got the game today, but I've been watching. I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 gameplays on YouTube, and then I heard and seen from other people, and then I heard Ryan one time. I was talking to him, and he was playing it, and I seen somebody else playing it on a party on PlayStation, and I realized that I had to get this game or nothing. I was gonna do anything possible, no homo, to get this game, and I got it. And actually, I played the game, and the game was fun. Like, it's challenging, it's fun, it's cool, and I like the customization that you can make your own character. And I just like the game. I expected the way I expected is the way it has been so far. Ryan, I want you to give your first impressions when you first got the game, and what you thought the game was about, and all that type of stuff.
Well, when I first my first time playing it was actually on the PC, and I was on the struggle bus because I didn't have a mouse. I was using a mouse pad because I had just recently got my laptop. So I barely made it through the first 2 missions. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna have to customize my controls. So now I have easier controls to handle, and now I'm just rushing through it. But so far I don't really have many complaints about the game, except for the strange camera angling from now and then, and sometimes the online, because it glitches out a lot, but not too often. I don't know if it's like different on the PlayStation or not. Anyway, it's worth the shot. I mean, can't judge it before you try it. And I know a lot of people played the beta too, so game was pretty hype.
Yeah. Thing is, if you get on console, if you get on PC and you don't use like a controller, you actually use a mouse, you're in for a challenge. Around, I know that you play it with, you just say you play with keyboards and stuff, and I know you said it's a big challenge, right? It's a huge challenge to play the game when you first started.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a mouse. I was using a mouse pad.
And I got it on my PS4, and I found the controls like mad easy because I had a controller. My suggestion is that if you play on PC or the PS4, that you could play it on. You can use a controller, and I think it makes the experience easier. But if you're in for a challenge, if you want to say that you've done it all, you step toe to toe with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, use the mouse and the keyboard. Either way you do it, you're playing the game. And the game is fun. I thought at first when I heard about it, I was like, this is another Dragon Ball game. But then when I looked into it, it's fun. Like, I've only played it for a day, and I'm already in love with the game. And I think I will probably give this game about an 8 out of 10, because it's still minor problems. Like, I don't like the camera angle. Like, it's okay if you're looking at it from a realistic standpoint, but I think the game is decent. It's 8 out of 10. The story mode is like nice. I enjoyed the story mode, customization. I like that you get to play with friends. Ryan, what would you give this rating, and then what else would be either its downfall or what are some other stuff that you like about the game that you didn't say before?
I'd say I give this game a 9 out of 10 only because of the wonky camera angling sometimes, and the glitches online. Like, me personally, I don't have mainly anything against the camera angling, but I was just attempting to do some parallel quests online to level up because I'm on the struggle bus, and I mean Piccolo, he got glitched, and I ended up getting over a 100 hit combo because he wouldn't flinch, he wouldn't fly away, he wouldn't do anything, and I ended up getting a 100 hit combo, and it took none of his health. And there were some points where he even got stuck in literally stuck in midair, like as if he was getting knocked away. But other than that, the game was pretty good. It might just be a problem with it on Steam though. Can't be too certain.
That is true. I say you should get this game full price. I mean, it's worth a full price. If you're a big Dragon Ball Z fan, you probably already have this game. If you're not, but you still watch it, or you watched it growing up, you will enjoy this game too. And you will enjoy this game, and it makes it fun when you get to play with people that you know or people that you mess with online.
Even Naruto fans will enjoy this game.
Yeah, Naruto fans will enjoy this game too. And honestly, I think anybody who is an anime lover will love this game, because Dragon Ball Z. Would you say that Dragon Ball Z is the one of the top animes, like the most anime that people worship in a way?
Yeah, somewhat. Like one of the best mainstream anime.
Yeah, that's the word. Mainstream. I think if you are a mainstream anime watcher, or if you're just a regular anime watcher but you love Dragon Ball Z, Xenoverse is the game for you. Honestly, in my mind, I'm not a big anime watcher. I don't watch anime. I'm not gonna lie. I know people who watch anime, but I just don't watch it. But I still watch Dragon Ball Z, and I watched it early when I was a kid, and I loved it. And I realized when I played this game, it brought back so many memories from when I was watching it, as a shorty, as a little kid. And I realized that this game has potential. I don't know. I wouldn't say it has Game of the Year material. Well, it might, but I just want to say it's a good game. It's worth full price. If not, you can also catch it pre-owned for $55 at GameStop. If people still actually buy games physically. I don't buy games from GameStop. I used to get it from Best Buy, but I just had to. I was at the mall. It was on sale.
And for Steam users, you can also just be horrible and wait for the next Steam sale, which I know a lot of people are doing because we haven't had one in such a long time.
Everybody loves the Steam sales. I mean, the Steam sales. Everybody rock with the Steam sales, to be honest. Also, in this video, we're also I think I'm gonna make this a longer video. Just talk about something else. We're gonna talk about a couple topics. I'll just say we'll talk about Xenoverse and something else. What can we talk about? It's so unprofessional. Let's talk about gaming companies not being disappointments, or game companies that that basically have disappointed people, stole people's money, come out with like BS games or disappointing games and don't even care about it. And what's your opinion about that, Ryan?
It's quite a bit, and I know a lot of people are just so quick to say that, yeah, Nintendo, they're the worst. They're just worse. But the thing is, Nintendo has been around much longer, and also Nintendo isn't focused on like independent gaming. It's more of like a family thing and being social. So you can't really say just because Nintendo games aren't as great as great quality like a game that you play on like a PS4 or Xbox One, but it's more interactive. But one franchise that I just hate with a passion now is just Call of Duty, hands down. I mean,
Activision.
Whatever. It's just I just hate it.
I hate Activision.
It's like always the exact same thing. I mean, I know they changed it up real nice with Advanced Warfare, but that's still a fact. It's the exact same thing. Your average first-person shooter. Nothing really different. You play one, you play them all.
This would be my opinion about it. But Activision, they had other games, like they had Call of Duty. They had like they own all the Call of Duties. They put their mind, but Activision also made other games. Like they had what was that one? They had the Rock Band, the DJ Heroes, Rock Heroes, Guitar Hero, whatever it was. They had all those, and they literally canceled all those games so that they could be focused on Call of Duty. And Call of Duty still has been the same game since day one. Advanced Warfare was a difference, but that's because it was made by Sledgehammer, which was their first time. So any company has to step up to the plate on their first game to show that they're good enough, and then the rest will be mediocre, average. I feel Nintendo right now, they're actually kind of stepping their game up. Like they're not taking crap from anyone. When they first came out, when they start improving stuff on the Wii U, they start coming out with was it Super Smash Bros, the new one, Bayonetta 2, a couple other games that they came out just so they can show people that they're sorry and that they are trying to improve. And Nintendo, people are really hating Nintendo because they feel like Nintendo is a scapegoat for them. They feel like if they hate on Nintendo, they feel like that they have these companies. Like another bad company is Ubisoft. Ubisoft every year they was probably one of a lot of people's favorite companies. They make good games. Assassin's Creed is probably one of their most famous franchise, still is today. And they came out with some other crappy games. I don't care what anybody says, but I feel like Watch Dogs had a disappointing launch because it didn't work a lot on the PC at launch, and they said it would, and it didn't have the same graphics as it did at E3, and I feel like Watch Dogs was a disappointment. And then Ubisoft, the Assassin's Creed Unity launch was bad because it didn't work for a lot of PCs, and that the servers were bad, and that they already needed a update on that already. And I feel like Ubisoft needs to get their stuff together because EA was about to be in their position for worst company of the year, because we all know how EA is with Madden. They just produce the same game and then add a number onto it. But I feel that these companies need to stop taking us people consumers who buy their products like we're, I don't know what's the word for it, what would be the word, like they feel that we're just gonna take anything and not say anything about it because they're producing stuff that we like. But we need to stand up to these companies, and I feel these companies need to improve and they need to get their stuff together before they end up like THQ and all these other companies that don't exist anymore.
Another one that I really could not stand at all was ArtDink. Now, this one is a little bit more unknown because there's only one game that really recently came out that they produced, and that's Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. When you first play the game, okay, you think it's pretty cool, and plus it was the first game, like the first Dragon Ball Z game that was introduced to the PS Vita. Now, the game was alright. The story mode, it's the same as usual, and the only thing that they really did was Beerus Saga. The thing with that was, after you beat him, it was just extra missions, which really didn't do much of anything. You didn't have to level up at all because it was just there. Like either your character was strong or not. They did have customization to an extent, which wasn't really the best. And there were no combos, there were no transformations in game. Every single form of Frieza had its own character slot, and they said there were only they specifically said that there were going to be 70 plus characters, or was it 60? I don't know. It was somewhere in that range, but 60 to 70 plus characters, and there was no one new. It was like every single character in that game was well known in the Dragon Ball Z franchise. It was just awful. I'd say the most creative they got was Grade 8 Bardock, and that was a non-playable character. I was quite disappointed with Battle Z after I beat it the first time and unlocked all the characters. Ugh.
After we finish talking about this subject, just a sample of what we're gonna be doing once we get our podcast up and running on YouTube, like on a Google Hangouts or something. Because I'm not gonna sit here and record a 2-hour video on my computer and waste my space when I could use that space for other stuff, like recording longer videos or something. Anyway, guys, that's the end of us talking and rambling. It's just a sample of what you're gonna get. We just talked about Xenoverse and gaming companies. Just some simple topics that any gamer could talk about and have a conversation with. Anyway, Ryan, anything you want to shout out or promote before I end this?
Nothing exactly, because I still have no current videos on my channel yet, so be on the lookout, because I will be uploading new stuff, probably. I wouldn't say daily, but at least 2 to 3 uploads a week with commentary, so don't worry.
Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Follow me on my social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, SoundCloud. I don't make music, but you still follow me anyway, guys. I'm out. Anyway, guys, peace.